When you return to the studio, things are going to look a little bit different, and not just because the parking lot's filling up for the first time in months. Be sure to bring in what you need for class, but leave your personal belongings outside in your car. The changing rooms won't be open for the first phase of reopening, so make sure to bring in only what you need to have a great class. Once inside, please leave your shoes outside in the boot tray. And notice the mud markings on the floor. Those are designed to help encourage social distancing. Be patient as we get people in and signed up for classes, and be sure to keep those social distancing protocol in mind, whether you're waiting in line to check in or on your way into the studio. The Governor's Task Force has outlined simple guidelines for us all to follow so that we can maintain access to in-studio classes. And it starts with us following the simple, basic CDC guidelines and maintaining social distancing standards while we're in the studio. When you approach the front desk, we've developed a very simple screening protocol. First, you answer a series of questions that allow us to determine if you're at risk or not. Next, we submit to a temperature screening and scrub in with hand sanitizer before heading on your way and entering the studio. And rest assured, every single one of our teachers follows this same screening and temperature check protocol before they come into work every single day. We're so excited to see you, but we've got to keep things rolling. We want to hug you, but instead of hugging you with our arms, go ahead and allow us to hug you with our eyes. We're super duper excited to see you, and as much as we'd love to envelop you in the biggest hug of all time, we know that that's not what's in the best interest of our community at this time. Just know behind those masks, we can't wait to see you. For now, the changing rooms are closed. Don't be a Jen. You'll suffer the wrath of Lenny. Changing rooms and showers are off limits in phase 1, so be sure to show up wearing your gear. Because we're required by the state to screen all clients before coming into the studio, we can no longer admit late clients. So make sure you prepare in advance and get here on time so that you don't leave the studio like a sad yogi. Remember, late cancels within 3 hours or no-shows will be subject to a $25 no-show fee. We've carefully mapped out the studio to optimize attendance while giving everyone an 8 to 10 foot bubble in which to practice. Your mat spot is denoted by a red piece of tape on the floor, so when you come to the yoga room, look for a red dot and align the top left corner of your mat with that marker on the floor. And remember to follow all teachers' instructions. If you hear the cue, step to the side of the mat, but you prefer to turn on your mat, remember that's going to interfere with social distancing. We're only allowed by the state to give you one warning, so repeat offenders, you're out of here. In all seriousness, though, the governor has only given us the capacity to give one verbal warning. Any repeat offenders will be banned from the facility until the risk of COVID-19 is over. We have some careful protocol for cleaning your equipment to make sure that it's sanitized and disinfected between students. At the end of every class that uses equipment, your teachers will instruct and show you. Just make sure to carefully follow the protocol so we can keep everybody safe. And while you're cleaning your equipment, make sure to still maintain those social distancing norms. Stand back and give the other folks a chance to get finished restoring their weights before you take your turn and store yours. We're all adults here. I think we can manage this one. We're also required by the state to educate our clients about the importance of things like frequent hand washing for at least 20 seconds or more. Stay home if you're sick. Always cough or sneeze into your elbow. Wear a cloth face covering in public when you can't appropriately social distance. And then to work your best to maintain social distancing while you're in the studio, whether you're on the way into class or on your way out. If we can each contribute in small ways, we can protect access to yoga and Pilates for all in our community, even those that are at risk. We know how much some of you love taking a long and deep Savasana. Unfortunately, for now, we'll have to limit Savasanas to 5 minutes. We'll let you know when that time is up so that we have plenty of time in between classes to complete our full sanitation and disinfection protocol so that we can make the studio accessible to the next group of clients. Let's get back to a little bit of this and a little bit of that, so we can all find a little bit more of this.